when it comes to election, that's not the same. You know, I'm just saying, like, with what I was talking about before. You know,
that is true. Man/woman are destroying girl sports. That is true.
We just got to make sure that everybody knows what's going on. That's my opinion. And I just want to, I don't know, I kind of want to bail out for a minute. Because I'm just like, I'm tired of talking about this because it's a heavy conversation, you know?
Heavy.
So I'm gonna bail out. I'm going to knock out for a
I
sec.
can do this all day.
I bring up trans.
I like it, but I prefer magic to politics. You know? I prefer doing like,
back to David
I prefer
Blaine.
doing other shit. Because I know that there's ways to help everybody that they don't even know about. They don't even
They're just
realize.
not profitable.
You guys
That's why we
remember
don't
when
think about that.
Hulk Hogan got
Exactly.
Andre the Giant at WrestleMania?
Well, alright, hold on. Harry, before you go, Harry, I came in on this conversation like halfway through, but based on your last statement, did this conversation start out about the possible existence of real-world magic? Is that where this started?
No, a lot of
with
it.
religion.
A lot of it started. Look, I was talking to some dude over here about tarot. This dude was listening to tarot card reading, and I was talking to him, and then we got on a whole geopolitical fucking spin about divination and stuff, and then it turned into a whole thing, and then it went going and going, and then what he started talking about is true, and we all started, you know what I mean? And it just morphed into this whole thing, and then we were like, yo, you got to use your willpower to do shit. It's a whole big conversation, bro. All we're talking about is the realities of life. We're just chilling. We're in a public space,
dimensions.
and you're free to speak whatever you want. You know, this is what's been happening. We're just talking. Whatever you think.
Yeah.
And I think I started the conversation on magic.
Because I
like magic. I started the conversation on that.
I
but
love
you
magic.
can start whatever you want.
Expelliarmus,
This is a free
motherfuckers.
space. This is your space.
Right. It morphed into
Well, since you mentioned tarot, I was gonna say
fucking.
it's interesting when you look at things like tarot and alchemy, like there were baselines for like psychology and chemistry. Like when we couldn't explain pieces, we just kind of threw in some random shit and said, all right, we're going to use this to explain things, and then we kind of refined it later.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff in there which just like you're taking meaning from what people are telling you cards mean for you.
Yeah. It's a lot of like what you know to be true can be true. Your mind is a powerful tool. Okay, everything you think, everything that you have, everything around you, all the tools in your repertoire, like your car, your TV, internet, that all came from your mind. That is because somebody figured it out. We figured it out. We know how to build it. Built that
I think my
tool.
car came from Chevrolet though. That's
Yeah,
a
but
Malibu.
Chevrolet figured it out and built it, right? An engineer at Chevrolet figured it out, and then a manufacturer built it, and then you did some work that qualified you to earn it, you know?
Right.
And then so what I'm saying is that idea originated in the mind. Everything we have, any invention that you can come up with to better our lives, that's going to come from your mind, you know? And what you know in your mind can be just as real as what is physically real. What is physically real? Like understanding electricity. Can you see magnetism? No.
Yes.
But you can understand it. Yeah?
I can.
You can understand how a magnet makes some other magnet move. Because you're not dumb. Because you're not an idiot. You can understand
Explain it to me. I'm
basic
dumb.
fucking science. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is what your mind knows is just as real as what is really real. Is what is physically here, and knowing that and using it is a practice that has not been like very well done recently. I mean, if you look at modern science and stuff, there's big holes that come out when we're trying to figure out high-level
When I
stuff.
pull my dick out of your ass,
I mean,
there
it
are
comes
huge
out where
holes.
it's like people disagree. Even scientists disagree on fundamentals, on a lot of stuff, because they don't really go back as far as they need to build up their theories. They need to go back farther and start over sometimes, you know? Like where Einstein is talking and, you know, all these guys way up here, the modern quantum physics sounds like gobbledygook to most people.
Fucking
You know
magic.
what I mean?
Fucking magic.
Quantum physics is actually interesting, though. It's how the world
Right?
is actually...
It's very interesting.
Quantum Nukem.
But most
I
people
play
are like,
with them
what
in
the
PvE.
fuck? Because the way that the way that the structures have been set up has split.
To understand quantum physics,
It's
then
split.
it's
Yeah.
debatable. Not
Have you
everybody
chosen
has
to?
respect what you know.
Exactly.
Like, that's
That's why everything splits. The whole,
Which is why
it's like
Elon
two
is doing so
branches.
well.
It's like
But
two
this man
two very
in the
distinct
shortest
fucking
period of
obvious
time.
branches of, you know. So I just say I just think
that.
that
Elon of politics. What would that work? Think about that.
yeah.
Somebody who's self-educated in psychology and knowing about other people. Like, yeah.
What's going on?
And law and like policy.
We're
and,
over
like,
here in
kinda,
Grotwood listening to Harry Potter's
the policies that
Heil
represent
Hitler speech.
good
It's the
policy.
greatest thing ever.
It is best day ever.
We've been here for like
It's-
30 minutes, dude. This is the greatest thing ever.
Yep. You can do anything you put your mind to.
Yep.
Really.
Magic is possible.
Especially if you have more than one person with you.
Yep.
Yeah,
Dave, come here.
Yeah, that's facts.
Let's do it.
Yeah, if you're mature, you realize
Anything's
that.
possible.
Wait for this.
Yep.
I want
You
this.
you can do anything. Kids between
Well,
the
that was a
ages
good-
of
that was a
5
good
to
start. I like
10
that.
go into traffic.
You should do a dungeon now. I'm gonna go do a
Transform.
dungeon or something. Peace out. Later, guys.
Yep.
Hi, it's Deltius Gaming, and I'm here.